Welcome to CC episode 46, Summer Harvest Part 2. Welcome back, folks. Carpathian Countryside, July 1st. This is episode number 46, Part 2 of Summer Harvest. We are still working on our third oats field here. Put that in. He's getting full. He should be needing emptying soon. Okay. Let's take a whip over to our canola field and see how we're making out over there. AI worker C. What's going on here? That guy's, oh, was he just finishing a little strip or something, I guess? I don't know. Okay, well, let's go back to this field because this guy fills up pretty quick. Loving our setup too, folks. The two giant Kloss tractors pulling the chaser bins, like working out. Like, look at this, going up the hill, no problem. Lots of horsepower. Our harvesters, they're doing okay too. They struggle a little bit at times. Not so much the lizard, because I beefed up his horsepower, and I think I might do it again. Got to pull away from him quickly because he empties so fast. Like he harvests at 27 kph, which is quick, and he dumps really quick. Okay, that guy's got to be full by now. Oh, wrong vehicle. I want to be in this tractor. Let's go. He's got to be close to being full. I went back on the footage too, folks, and I could not find what we got in the first canola field. So the total for the first two is 90,631. So not too bad. I'm happy. And towards the end of, I added a clip onto the end of episode 1, part 1 there. What is this guy doing? Is he full? Is that why he's doing this? Yeah, I just had some footage that I shot that was towards the end of June 2nd. We had to get rid of some pallets out of the pallet storage over at the cement factory, and we had an absolute ton of cement bags. So we loaded up a flatbed trailer and took it to the construction materials supplier. That was the best price we could get for that stuff. And that was the cheapest thing, I think. One of the cheapest things that we have that the cement factory produces is that. I better close this up. And I better make sure this is closed. And let's go up here, make sure this is closed. Yep. Only because it's supposed to rain at noon, folks, so I just want to make sure all this stuff is closed up. Yep. Yeah, we're sitting on 90,631, which is not too shabby for two fields, man. Let me see. Okay, why is he doing partial rows? Is it because of the shape of the field? It must be. We stay uphill if we can. Stay at the crown. We'll park at the crown and go to wherever he needs us, because he'll be a while. He holds 16,500 liters. Okay, so he wasn't completely full. He only dumped 13,459 in us, and he holds 16,500. Okay, so let's take you around, folks. We harvested this field. We took it down. And these were the first two. And then this was the first canola field we took down. And then we took down this oat field. We were in the process of taking down this oat field. And then we'll move over to the one next to it. We've already taken down this canola field. That was all episode 1. And now we are working on this field here, and we still have this one to go as well. So, and these 2 oats are ready to go, and these wheat fields are ready to go too, but we'll have to wait and see how the day goes. We might be able to squeeze those wheat fields into today, but I doubt it, folks. It's going to be part 3, I think. What's he at? 3,400 liters. This guy's got to be close. Because he fills up quickly. But we're moving right along. I mean, holy mackerel. And like I said, we have completely restocked our straw. And we still have 3 oat fields to go. Yeah. This one. And these 2. So, like, we're going to be okay for straw for a while. So, we don't have to do so much. I like doing the oats because it's ready so quickly. Okay. There's the rain. Oh. Oh, come on. Cancel job. Because they won't do it themselves. Cancel job. All right. Yeah, we didn't do all that hard work to have a worker harvest our crop in the rain and cut down on our harvest number, our yield. Right? We did all that hard work so we would have a great yield. Well, the straw might have to sit for a day. That's okay. Let's check it out. All right, everything's shut down. Okie dokie. There's not much we can do, folks, so we're going to call it a rain out for now, and we will bring you back once the rain has stopped. Okay, folks. We shall see you in a few minutes, hopefully, or maybe an hour. Okay, welcome back, folks. It's still July 1st. The rain is over. I've taken over this because apparently the workers don't know what they're doing when they come back from rain. So the other one's probably up screwing around in that canola field. I don't even want to look. It's going to make me so mad. So I've taken over the oats. I'll do the straw later. We'll probably pick up all the oat fields with the forage harvest pickup trailer, the Colossus. It's just a lot easier, less time consuming. And what I'm going to do is these 3 wheat fields, we're going to bale those. Or I shouldn't say we're going to bale all of them. I shouldn't say that. We'll see what we get off of one field, and we'll make the call from there, go from there. All right? Yeah. But it's, you know, besides that little hour and a half of rain, it's turned back into a gorgeous day, not a cloud in the sky, right? And that's what they were calling for this for the afternoon, nice and sunny. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. There's our farm over there. We got a sunflower field growing there. The far field over there is a canola field that we took down already. Not bad. We're making good progress. Like I said, folks, this is going to be, I think, a 3-part episode. It's going to be 3 episodes, but it's all the same thing, the summer harvest, because we have just so much work to do in 3 fields. And nice. Oh, what happened there? Oh, we're 100%. That's what happened here. Okay, let's get the let's get the chaser bin over here. So we're making good progress, though. Besides the little minor hiccups here with the hired help after the rain, we are making excellent progress. I really like this idea of the oats. It's like, I love it because you plant it in spring and 2 months later in July you're harvesting it, and then you could always do a winter wheat. It's too bad there's not a crop, right? There's not a crop like we are oats. I guess we could plant carrots, but, and then, oh, you know what we could plant is some canola fields. Okay. Let's see, canola's like a year-long. So I guess we could switch some of these fields over to canola, and switch some of the canola fields over to wheat or barley. We could do that. Because other than that, there's not a lot of... Oh, when does grapes come down? September. Okay. We need to fertilize that again, too. It's only July, so... That makes no sense, though. Didn't I just go around and fertilize it? I bought a fertilizer spreader. And didn't I do that? And it was 100% because it was 50% before, wasn't it, when I planted them? I don't know. Grapes is a mystery to me. It's all new. Wow. We're going to have one hell of a banger straw harvest as well, too, here. Is this field 32? No, this is field 12. Yes. Will we make the end of this row, or are we going to fill up before? No, we should make this row. Get the chaser bin over, and we should be good. See how that keeps running, and that's the way it's supposed to keep running, but I don't know why she shut down when I went to empty the canola. Shouldn't do that. All right, folks. I'm just going to check on something, and I will bring you back in a minute. Okay, what did I do with my research? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Canola is March and November are good prices for canola, so we're a ways off on that. Might as well finish this row with them. I'll let him finish that up. And where is our other canola field? It's all the way 2 fields over, so I'm going to bring the truck up here. What are we at here? 13,821. Is that the first empty? Oh no, I emptied into the trailer already. Every time I've taken a load, I've been putting it in the trailer, so I might as well do that now. Oh, close the lid again. I just get into that habit. I know it's not going to rain for the rest of the day, but it's too bad they don't automatically open for you. They do sometimes. Actually, we're going to drive this up here once he's done emptying into here. That's not too bad. We were at 90,000 after field 7. So we've taken 34,000 out of this field. That's not bad. All right, let's get this truck up here. I wonder if you'll get that last little strip. I hope so. I'll leave that lid open. And might as well hang out here because he's going to be done in a second. And we'll get him sent over to the... we'll just empty straight out into the trailer. I think we had a pretty good setup today. We've been moving right along. It's 2:30. We've taken down, that'll be 4 canola fields. And we've done 3 oats, I think. And we have 3 left. And like I said, next oat field is right beside us, so we'll be on that in no time. And we're at a healthy 374,000, but I was thinking about purchasing that field that's across from here's the park in the shade here. And we'll go back here. And Buddy's going to be done real quickly. Nice job, brother. Nice job. A little backwards, but you got her done. You got her done. Sweet. Let's bring this truck up here too. Because I think I'm going to put the header... actually, we should make it over to the other field. It's just right around the corner. Should not be a problem. That's a long header trailer, eh? That's a big header on that sucker. It's twice the worth working with the Lizard, but the Lizard goes twice the speed, so I'm not sure what's the better deal on that sucker. All right, he's all done. Let's go. I really like this class. It's got a great capacity. It's got a great pipe on her. Doesn't seem to have any issues with, doesn't seem to slow down too much on the hills. Let's see if I can upgrade the engine in this. I don't think you can. I think I checked already. I don't think there's any upgrades for this one. Okay, let's get this over to our last canola field and get going. Not bad, 2:42 in the afternoon. It could be an evening wheat harvest because we usually get daylight till about 9 o'clock. So I think it's going to be doable, folks. It's going to be depending on how we make out on these last couple of. This is going to be a little difficult for Buddy because even though the collisions are turned off, I wish you could tell them that. I wish the workers would know that the collisions are turned off and they just treat it like a normal field, like it's not there. But, okay, let's look here. Enter the vehicle. We are sitting at 138,000. Okay. 138. 842. No, 136, 842. 136, 842 minus 90,000 was in 631. Okay, so off of field number 32, we pulled in 46,000. Nice. $193. Nice. Okay. That's not bad, folks. That's a pretty good yield off that field. Excuse me. Let's get that closed. Actually, leave it open. It's a beautiful sunny day. Where's a good... I'm just going to park up along that one road. Just in front of where I parked the chaser bin in the shade. I haven't done a lot of in-cab views for these videos, just seems to be a little bit easier just to using these views when you're especially when you hire workers. That's a nice little spot. Stay nice and cool. Should be easily accessible. Let's get this back over the header trailer over here. Let's go. Well, the shade seems to be working, so why don't we just park this in the shade on the same side, and then everything's out of the way over here. And the worker can't be complaining about an object being in his way. Yeah, we'll be exiting down there to go through the little town anyway to drive back, so let's park this in the shade too. Oh, there's a nice big tree up here. Let's go. Yeah, it leaves the trailer's in a nice empty spot. Sweet. All right, let's get back to harvesting the rest of this oats field. Enter vehicle. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's get her done. And then we got that little tiny strip on the outside, and then we'll be into the field next door. Like I said, I'm not worried about the straw at all. Because if we do any planting, it might be some tomorrow. Because it'll be canola for next year. I'm not doing any carrots. I wonder if he missed that because of the bees. You see where I placed some bees? I kind of screwed up there because I probably should have put that right in the middle. But sometimes it's a little difficult. It's a little, I don't know, funny when you're trying to place those things. But that's off on an angle. That's my fault. Just barely get it. Nice. But that's probably what it was. I bet you that was why it left a little strip. Guaranteed. So technically that's my fault. All right, let's get this into the chaser bin. And then we'll get a count on the oat field. Okay, I think I'm going to get a worker gone on that one. Am I? Okay. Actually, no, I'm going to keep doing this. We only got one canola field left, and then we can get him started on the wheat fields, I guess, and then we'll meet him at the wheat fields. Let's go. This won't take long. It's a nice little... See, and the only drag thing is, I like using the chaser bins and stuff like that, but I didn't want a 40... Like, this jumps from 8,000, I think, to like 40,000. I wish there was like a 25,000. You know, 25 is not bad. It's not going to do a whole field, so you're going to need the chaser bin, but... Well, like I said, I don't mind. With the speed of this thing, I don't mind. Okay, let's do one row down. And then we'll bring the chaser bin up and get a count on the oats for field number 12. And I did a straw count on the first oats field, but the amount of straw that we're going to get, it was 235,143 liters off of the one oats field that wasn't that big. So it was like, okay, we're going to be somewhere in the area of 1.5 million to 1.8 million for straw once this is all done. Okay, let's jump out of here. Get in here. Let's go empty out and get a count on this this field. See, this thing's got 723 horsepower, I believe. And it's only got 19,000 liters of freaking oats, and going up this long hill, it's taking its freaking sweet time. So can you imagine if that had been with the 350 horse? Wow. That would have taken, look at this, already in 2 months we've got 7.6 hours on this tractor. Crazy. Okay. Oh, we got to get this opened up because... Okie dokie. Get out of here. Get into here. All right. I love that new chaser bin we got. I know it's a cheaper model, and that's why we bought it, right? We didn't. It's doing the trick, man. It's got a great capacity. Okay, so hold on a sec, folks. 140,000. 696. Wow. That field was 82,000 liters, man. That's crazy. No, it wasn't 82,000. Pardon me, folks. It should be. $43,000 liters. $701. Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, because it was smaller than the field that we just did, and it's like, okay, let's take this over to here. Chaser bin back over. Okay, and I gotta go check on the canola because I haven't been watching the screen to see how we're making out. So, all right, folks, I think we will bring you back when we're done this field and that other canola, and we'll switch over to the wheat. All right, see you in a little bit. Welcome back, folks. Still July 1st. Just turned 4 o'clock. Oh, no, what are you doing? And we're just trying to get this oats field finished up. Got about maybe 10 more minutes on this field, and we should be all done. We'll be switching down to the southern oats fields there. We got 2 more to go after this one. We're sitting at 140,000 liters plus right now of oats. Let's get the chaser bin over there. And Buddy working on the canola field is almost done. Yeah, so once he's done the canola, I'll flip that out. We'll get a total on the canola harvest. I'm gonna get this guy out of the way. Let's go. He's full. Not full, but it's another 24,000 liters going into the trailer. let's get going. Let's get this done. Probably have to empty, I would say 2 more times at least. So that would be close to 48,000 on this field. Not too shabby. There's been some really good harvests. Good yields. Good yields. But again, like we had everything, there was no weeds growing, everything was fertilized 100%. So I don't think you can, besides doing precision farming, I don't think you can get any better than what we have going here. And I'm going to continue to do the same thing. I know they say you should never plow after, and you know what? But every time you harvest, you know, and the limes, I'm about to turn the lime off because I thought it was supposed to be like every, second or third time you harvest a field, you might need to replenish the lime, but it just seems every single time it needs a lime. We do the same thing. We plow, stone pick, and then actually that's not true. It's most of the fields that we didn't own before. We usually have to lay down the lime, and then the other ones are okay for now, for a while. So, but I just love doing the plowing because, yeah, you have to go around and pick up the stones. I get it. Pain in the butt, but we have a big stone picker and it doesn't take long to do. And what I like is you'd never, ever, 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 in my experience, have to worry about weeds. You plow, plant your field, and all you got to do is fertilize. The weeds come at the end, after you harvest. After you harvest, like, there you go. See this? 100%, 97% yield bonus harvest, right? Right away over here, weed growing. How is that possible? I know it's just part of the game. It just automatically starts doing that. Right? But, so, who's going to cultivate, then plant your field, then you're going to have to get the weeder out, or the harrow, or whatever. Right? If you don't get it all, sometimes it comes back. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the weeds. Right? So, I like to get rid of them right from the start. It's the same, like if you're going to cultivate, like how much sense does that make? You're going to cultivate, then you got to go back. Most of the fields we plant, we got to roll. Nice. How's Buddy doing on the, he's still going? Nope, I think he's stopped. Yep. I don't think we growing. Which is it? 9.88 acres. That wasn't a very good harvest. We only had 28,000 liters. That's not very good. Why is this turning off? I don't understand. I don't have automatic. It should be running. If I leave the engine running, it should be running. I don't get it. Oh well, not long ago on this field, a few more strips. We're gonna probably have to empty going down this strip. Once again, we're gonna have a lot of straw work to do. That won't take long with the forage harvest pickup that we got. She does a good job on that. Let's go. Okay, folks, I thought we were a lot closer than we were. I'm going to bring you back in a couple of minutes. Welcome back, folks. We just finished this oats field at the north end, the last one that was up here. Just going to go empty out the harvester. And we'll dump the chaser bin. Actually, wait till I get up here. Okay, I'm going to actually drive this back to the farm because I want to see if I could do that mod to it. I want to see if I can extend the arm. It is driving me nuts. So I'm going to drive back to the farm, get that done. The canola field should be done, and then I'll bring you back as I'm bringing everything over to the new fields to get organized. All right, see you in a couple of minutes, folks. You're back, folks. Like, what is this guy doing? He just did a circle. Like, this is what I mean. What is, like, oh, I better back up. Like, this is what I mean about the workers. Like, what is going on? How do you do a circle? And I think he's confused himself because he doesn't know. I think he's supposed to be doing 2 headlands. There he goes. Go figure that out. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that. Welcome back, folks. We just finished, well, the worker just finished taking down the canola field, the last canola field number 32. I'll get you a tally in a second. We're just moving this over because we're going to switch him. I was going to take him back to the farm, but we have the lizard taking care of the last 2 oat fields, and we have a worker taking care of that, and I see he is waiting to be emptied, so I got to get my butt over there. But we're gonna bring the class over here and get it started on our wheat fields over here. We have 3 wheat fields to go, so we might as well take them down. We'll start at the end over here. I'm so glad I've got the edges all cut too, man. It just makes it nice. It's trimmed up nice. It's looking good. Okie dokie. Let's go. We'll get this guy emptied first because he is waiting, standing around. Because we're getting close to the end of part 2 on the summer harvest marathon. Wow, there's a lot of fields, and I think we're going to get her done, folks. I think we're going to be able to get the shut that down. No. And we're going to go back over here. We're going to get this. Can I make it over to the wheat field without the... I think so. Let's go. What I did notice too is I think I can make it over with the header. It's a tight squeeze through those trees, but we made it down. We'll make it back. That way we don't have to waste time taking the header off, put it back on, and we can get a worker just started up there. But what I did notice is both harvesters need fuel. So as soon as I get the canola dumped at the farm, I have a fuel truck in the garage right there at the vineyard, so I could just come out and fill them up with that. This guy is below half, and I'm pretty sure the lizard is close to a quarter. They've been working all day, folks. It is 5 to 5 in the afternoon, and I'll tell you, it's been non-stop. Go, go, go. Harvest, harvest, harvest. But making great progress. Like, I mean, I wanted to get it all done in like, that's why it's like, this is part 2. Oh, something tells me this is going to be more pain in the butt going back. How did I get down here? Oh, okay, that's the one that's hitting. I thought it was on the left that was hitting. It's on the right. Now the left is hitting. Okay, we're through. Nice. Oh, we're through. I jinxed it. Okay, we're through now. Cool. Oh, we didn't have a collision last time. All right, lesson learned. That's not wide enough anymore. I made the vineyard there, and it kind of cut off the... But that's okay. It should have been on the trailer anyway. The header shouldn't have been... We'll get over here, and we're going to get a worker started. Let's go. All right. We'll get back over here. And... let's go. 165,000 was the total. Nice. $165,960. Nice. Not a bad haul. We'll go empty this, and then we'll get it down to the fields for the wheat. And we're getting real close, folks, to the end of the episode. Part 2 of the summer marathon harvest. As we still have, well, we got a worker working on the last 2 oat fields. Second of the last 2 oat fields. And we just got a worker started, as you can see, on the wheat fields. We got 3 of them to take down. And then on the other side of the map, by the shop, by the, actually just closer to the cement factory, we got that barley field that needs to be taken down too. And I'd like to get that today if I could. Yeah, that's the goal. Let's get this emptied. Well, that was a fantastic canola harvest, folks. I'm pleased with that. Right? Canola doesn't make you that much money, so I think what we might do with all these fields is if we're not planting, we'll figure out which ones we're going to plant, wheat and barley, and then I think the rest of them we're going to leave for the spring. Do a couple of oats, We don't need to do 6 like we had. And I think we're going to do 4 soybeans. And that will add to it because what do we have already? We already have 4 soybean fields, so we add a couple more to that because I think soybeans are the best cash crop. I think you make the most money off of them. So I want to switch over to soybeans and not so much canola. We might even take away some of the canola because I was really growing the canola for the pig food, but my Lord, 166,000 liters, 65,000 liters, I think that's going to do it. Even if we kept like 50,000 for pig food, sold the rest, we'd be okay. But like I said, folks, we're getting close to the end of this episode, part 2 of the Summer Harvest Marathon, which I think we've been very successful. I'm happy. The animals are all doing great, folks. Right? We just had some calves last month. All of them are at 100%. We got a lot of straw to take down. We should be a pretty good haul of wheat. These are 3 half decent sized fields. Should do okay. Got the odd weed there. That's weird. And yeah, got a lot of straw to pick up tomorrow. And we got to fertilize the grapes again. So tomorrow's episode, we should have all the harvesting done. Let's shut that down. Let's check out, see how Buddy's doing over there. Oh, is he empty again? Or full again? Oh, I think so. This is going to be a fair size haul too off of here. We got a lot of oats, man. Okay, what was I going to do next? Oh, you know what? While these guys are doing that, where is... Let's go. We start picking up some of this straw. Because I would rather leave the baling. I'm going to leave the wheat fields for baling. And I'd rather leave... I'll get that done tomorrow. The baling, right? That makes for better footage. Like this is... I know. A lot of people will be like, ah... But... Like I said, I could be running the one that looks more realistic. It doesn't have the laser lines and it's got the arms that fold out, but there's no collisions on them, so you're doing the exact same thing. Because I'm telling you, that would be, you know what? Maybe next year's harvest I'll do that. I'll bale everything and see how many bales. I think we would run out of bale storage though, in all honesty. That's just a lot of straw. Right? Because just off of what we're going to get off the wheat fields, that's going to be enough to... How did we miss that? You see that back there? We missed some oats. Oh, look at the sunflowers. Look great, don't they, folks? 100% fertilized. That's going to be a nice haul, too. We have 2 sunflower fields. One there. One there. Yep. That's going to be nice. get the peripheral done. Very productive day. We had a lot of work ahead of us, and we started before 7 o'clock. We had the animals done. I think it was 6:45 that we started getting workers in the field harvesting. And we've been running the chaser bins all day, except for those, after the rain, we had a little issue with the workers. Continuing where they left off, because we had to let them go because the rain. I didn't want them harvesting in the rain, and they were continuing to harvest, so we have to flip that up because we wanted to get a really good yield. What's the sense of going through all that if you're gonna make your yield suffer by harvesting in the rain? Doesn't make any sense. So all right, we got to go empty already. Let's check first on our workers, see how they're doing. Oh no, is this guy stuck by somebody? Nope, he's waiting for me to empty him. Okay, folks, once again, appreciate you guys coming out watching. Peace, love, and happiness to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. And we will see you in part 3. Take it easy, folks. From Black and Blue Gaming, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and sub buttons and check out the video links at the right. Peace, love, and happiness, and remember to have fun.